Alright, hey YouTube, this is my quick review of the Sadie's gaming headset. This one's called the Spirit Wolf headset. This is a cool company in that they kind of take advantage of obsolescence of otherwise really great technology. So we're talking about gaming headsets with basically high quality speakers where they have a lot of bass, where you really get to hear, like you get immersed into the gaming scenario, or if you listen to music, you get all that fun stuff down too. But the big thing is the price. You're talking about a $20 set of headphones, and really the price of these things started dropping like crazy when Bluetooth came out because these are wired headphones, and once you get the obsolescence of wired devices, they become very, very inexpensive. But what makes Beats headphones and other wireless gaming headsets functional is the battery, and they're connected to little itty bitty subwoofers and speakers that make you have a more immersive experience in the music and gaming. But because this is wired, it's using all the same technology that Beats headphones use. It's just not plugged up to a battery source, so it's not a charged item. It's just something that you actually have to, plug up. And this one's interface is pure USB. There's no analog audio cables in it, so you're not worried about having to set up three cables at once. It's a big issue on laptops. So if you're talking about someone who wants to play a game on a laptop or listen to music on a laptop, and they have this headset in, a lot of the times they'll have the mic. For whatever reason, some laptop companies love putting the mic jack on one side and the audio jack on the other side, and the cabling just doesn't work out that way for a lot of these things. So you got to make sure USB is just simpler. It's just faster to work with. It's UPS 2.0 because it doesn't take much data to process audio, but the do have a little bit of power to them. That way, the actual little teeny tiny subwoofers in there give you the effect of really intense bass while you're listening to these things. So this is actually my second set of these. The first set, and this is the vanity thing, the first set was black with blue lights. My new gaming rig is black with red lights, red LEDs, and the vanity in me said I need to have a different headphones that match everything else I'm doing on this rig. But you're talking about $20. This is $20 free shipping on eBay, for God's sakes. And this is a Chinese product. The first language in the instruction manual is Chinese. If you look at some of the specs on it, you'll see kind of Chinese mistranslations using various items in language that just don't quite translate. It is very, very flexible in material. You don't feel like you're constrained. My one gripe, and it's not even a gripe because I'm wearing them right now, and this is how the mic sounds, by the way. So if you don't like the way the mic sounds, this is it right here. So if you're not liking it, don't buy these based on my voice. But the big thing is they feel comfortable. They got a lot of padding on the top, which is really nice. The issue I was referring to earlier is actually related to the size of the muffs and the basically where your ears go. The old set I had were very roomy, felt very open, but they did kind of move around a little bit, so that was kind of bad. These are snug. They feel great. I don't feel constrained in them. They don't feel like they're getting hot all the time, like sometimes you get with headphones that have that little fake pleather rubberized stuff on it. These feel very breathable and kind of nice. The material is good, and so yeah, this is the unboxing portion. So we're done with this now, and we'll move on to basically what they actually look like. So here's how they look in the dark. Pretty cool looking. They kind of do that pulsing motion. They're not on all the time. They once the computer's going, I think they might stay solid, but I haven't even looked honestly because they've been on my head so much. Cool thing about them is you can tuck away the microphone, and it doesn't get in your way anymore, which is kind of nice. And it holds in there very well. It's not like it falls down or anything. It feels very tight in there. It's good to go. And essentially, these are great headphones, guys. I mean, they're the only thing it doesn't have that some of the other items have. The last Sadie's said that I got has this thing called It's like a vibration boost, and basically it's an immersive item that you push a little button, and whenever the bass is extremely heavy, well, there's my little son in the back of that picture. When the bass is extremely heavy, it'll basically make the whole headset vibrate, and that's just made to be more immersive. So it doesn't have that. The volume mic and audio controls are all on the little prong. The one thing I missed with my old headset is I had a little volume switch that was right up by my left ear, so it wasn't a big deal. I just go right there, turn it down if I had to hear something else, which was kind of nice. But they lost that, but I think that's something they probably should have put into it. So that's a little nitpicky thing, but hey, these are just good headphones for $20. And again, if you're comparing these with Beats, yeah, Beats are probably higher quality, of course, but you're talking about the same technology, but you get the advantage of that obsolescence of wire technology. So unless you're really like the person who cuts all his cords and just sits there and says, I can't ever go back, get these. They're $20. You're going to be fine with them. You'll feel very much immersed in the gameplay, and they cancel out noise like nobody's business. I can't hear my wife yelling at me halfway across the room, which then I get in trouble for. But the point is you can't hear, which is just the goal of these things. You get immersed in what you're doing. You can't hear the noise around you. So these are just awesome headphones, and I totally recommend that you go out and get them. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like the video if it was helpful, and have a great day.